There are few areas where excellence is as critical as it is in agriculture. Whether you are working land or livestock, nothing short of consistent, persistent excellence will yield the success it takes to stay in the game year after year in this all-important sector. It's hard work, with rewards far beyond just financial benefit. And if you are committed to that level of excellence, there is a partner equal to the task. NMB Agribusiness is your full support financial partner in farming. We offer you working capital for crop production, land preparation, purchasing inputs, harvesting, transportation and marketing. We will help you get irrigation equipment and to mechanize your operation. We deliver comprehensive support for cattle fattening under pen feeding. We also offer export invoice discounting, as well as structured trade and commodity finance. You really cannot do better than us if you are serious about maximum performance in all areas of agriculture. Because at NMB Agribusiness, there is no off-season for helping you grow. Get in touch with us now and give yourself the NMB advantage. Visit nmb.co.zw to get going. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence. There are few areas where excellence is as critical as it is in agriculture. Whether you are working land or livestock, nothing short of consistent, persistent excellence will yield the success it takes to stay in the game year after year in this all-important sector. It's hard work, with rewards far beyond just financial benefit. And if you are committed to that level of excellence, there is a partner equal to the task. NMB Agribusiness is your full support financial partner in farming. We offer you working capital for crop production, land preparation, purchasing inputs, harvesting, transportation and marketing. We will help you get irrigation equipment and to mechanize your operation. We deliver comprehensive support for cattle fattening under pen feeding. We also offer export invoice discounting, as well as structured trade and commodity finance. You really cannot do better than us if you are serious about maximum performance in all areas of agriculture. Because at NMB Agribusiness, there is no off-season for helping you grow. Get in touch with us now and give yourself the NMB advantage. Visit nmb.co.zw to get going. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
Again, from myself and Divine.
There are few areas where excellence is as critical as it is in agriculture. Whether you are working land or livestock, nothing short of consistent, persistent excellence will yield the success it takes to stay in the game year after year in this all-important sector. It's hard work, with rewards far beyond just financial benefit. And if you are committed to that level of excellence, there is a partner equal to the task. NMB Agribusiness is your full support financial partner in farming. We offer you working capital for crop production, land preparation, purchasing inputs, harvesting, transportation and marketing. We will help you get irrigation equipment and to mechanize your operation. We deliver comprehensive support for cattle fattening under pen feeding. We also offer export invoice discounting, as well as structured trade and commodity finance. You really cannot do better than us if you are serious about maximum performance in all areas of agriculture. Because at NMB Agribusiness, there is no off-season for helping you grow. Get in touch with us now and give yourself the NMB advantage. Visit nmb.co.zw to get going. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
Prolific overhead again. Start us off.
There are few areas where excellence is as critical as it is in agriculture.
Fired up, they're looking goal hungry, which is great to see. And yeah, an early attack. It looked like a little bit of nerves there by the Zambian defender as he just mistrapped that ball, giving the Zimbabweans that chance from nowhere. Hopefully they'll settle their nerves as they get the ball out of their half all the way to the back of the Zimbabwean baseline.
Well, we can see again they're trying to employ that tactic of pushing the ball up front and hoping to find their lone striker there, the number 4, who was threatening in front of goal yesterday. Liam Jones in the middle of the park. Palmer again with defensive duties, but infringement there, a stick tackle from Zimbabwe. I think the Zambians, after the game yesterday, are playing a little bit of a more cautious game, trying to keep themselves compact at the back and not trying to concede as many goals. Ooh, but that play out from the back was less than convincing.
Good stick there, good stick work there rather by the Zimbabweans.
And it's a penalty corner.
Getting their first
The
penalty
first
corner.
opportunity for Zimbabwe to put points on the board. Seen so many goals on the board in the previous game, and the crowd is hoping to see the same sort of thing happen in this game. Right.
Just a retake there. I think the umpire is saying that we weren't ready to get the game on the way yet. Oh, what a save.
Wow, what a save. Another penalty corner, but what an interception from Palmer. I mean, he's amazing when it comes to his defensive duties there for Zambia. He's been one of the outstanding players of this series for sure.
We saw him make that save yesterday with his stick straight above his head, going into the roof of the net, and he just stuck his stick there. He's done something very similar here. Zimbabwe have a different attack, and it's a goal.
Wow. That was an interesting variation there.
I'm not sure that was a planned variation, but it's worked either way.
It's worked either way. Nate Davies just taking it to the right and rolling it into the back of the goal.
I think if we asked Nate if that was planned, I think he would definitely tell us yes, it was.
So it's 1-0, and is the scoreboard ticking now? And we're off. Deft touch from Liam Jones down the right channel. But if I'm to compare some of the movement that I saw in the previous game, Brad, with the girls are a little bit more regimental, if I'm to put it that way. They've got a way to their game that is almost like clockwork, which is not so similar to the boys, where the boys are a little bit more dynamic and you will see a change in play, and sometimes it's just direct play. But with the girls, it's structured.
Yeah, definitely a lot more structured. The girls in the middle will know that there's always someone to the right, or a little bit behind, or a little bit in front, and they know they can roll the ball into that area and it'll be picked up. And that's how they've been trained, and it works for them, and it worked really well in that last game. Not that what the boys are doing is wrong, because they, like you said, they just move around a little bit more. They're changing positions, changing play. Good overhead. Just unable to control that ball on the baseline.
Again, the problems with the Zambian outfit are still shining through. They are unable to come out of the back, build an attack from the back. And I'm sure these are some of the problems and troubleshooting areas that they're looking to fix when they get back home. But it's been an interesting tour and an interesting series, a learning curve for them. and they've got things that they need to work on, as do we, regardless of the wins that might be coming.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Zambians just, which is not really difficult to change or to work on, is just their passing, just a little bit more accuracy and ball pace as he throws a great overhead into a dangerous area, putting the Zimbabweans under pressure. But the Zambian not giving him 5 meters and some time to control the ball, therefore making it a little bit dangerous. And the Zimbabweans straight away switching the ball to the left-hand side.
Dangerous play there. Oh, lovely play. The movement is, as we said, dynamic, a little bit more fluid, so to speak.
That's great pressure there by the Zambians. And a great interception from that pressure. If he can find him in the D. Just a little bit too close to the Zimbabwean, but Zambia turning the ball over again. And the Zimbabwean desperately getting that ball out of the D, out of their 23. This is good play from the Zambians. Just the last couple minutes here, finding their feet.
It's good. It's amazing to see that they've got the confidence and they are, you know, putting the Zimbabweans under pressure and they're finding their feet. Oh, lovely. Oh, that was a great through ball. Amazing. Amazing.
It's very good play by the Zambians, putting the Zimbabweans under pressure, forcing a couple of turnovers just inside their 23 and getting some crucial circle entries. Now they just need to make it count when they get into the circle.
And look at the confidence that they're having there.
Forbes has said it's dangerous, but not sure I agree.
I am a bit touchy about that myself as well.
I think
but
even if that had hit someone, I think it would have possibly tickled him a little bit.
But that's the powers that be, the umpires. These are the be-all and the end-all, the law on this AstroTurf. So whenever they call it, it stands. Right, a warning there from umpire Jerry. There's that overhead. Oh, almost kept it in.
Sure. Great touch though, even though he was in the just over the sideline.
I think good signs for Zambia. It's not. They don't at this point in time. They're not flustered. At this point in time, they don't feel like they're in the back foot. They've got a bit of a shout. If they keep the score down to 1-0 at the moment and just continue to play basic hockey, we might have a game on our hands. Dangerous play there. The tickling ball you spoke about.
That is the one I was talking about. Oh, the umpires have missed a foot there. No, he did see it. They did see it in the end. The Zambians unlucky.
Unlucky. They could have gotten away with that one.
I think they were a little bit too honest.
Exactly. They stopped play immediately. Right, circle penetration. Oh, look at that. Oh! Liam Jones had it, but didn't quite have it.
Yeah, I think Liam Jones getting the ball there in a lot of space, and instead of doing a simple push, a simple flick, he tries to smash it through the goalkeeper, and just can't get a great connection on it, and making it easy for the keeper.
That's the adrenaline rush, isn't it, of these young boys? Whenever they get into space, they think smashing is the way to go. Yeah. And you see it a lot different when you see the national team. And I'm looking forward to seeing the national team play in their series at the end of the month, by the way. You will see that there's a lot more measured decision making and shots that will be hit in that series.
We hope so. Oh, vital interception there by the Zambian. No, he actually didn't touch the ball.
As part of that Zimbabwean outfit, Brad, and you hoping gets us a little bit worried. But oh well, keep the faith. Liam Jones sprays those passes like nobody's business when he's in the middle of the park.
Zambians.
Still an open game, Brad. Still an open game.
Yeah, the Zambians doing really well here, holding their own. We thought the Zimbabweans would be a little bit more aggressive and dominate the game a little bit more. But the Zambians doing really well to counter everything that the Zimbabweans have thrown at them so far. And they've even had a few good attacks of their own, the Zambians.
I think right now the Zambians are trying to, instead, they know that they cannot beat the Zimbabweans in terms of pace, so they're just trying to mark the space and not overrun themselves.
Yeah, they have to adjust their play to counter whatever the Zimbabweans are throwing at them.
Have to be very conservative of their energy. Oh, look at that skill from Liam Jones, looking for the shorty. Lack of urgency there for a bit. Easy does it. There goes Zambia, looking for the attack.
Oh.
Wow! That's... ho, 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 ho.
Umpire also just telling him to calm down a bit there. I think that young lad, he's just enjoyed that. He's seen the ball bounce up nicely for him, and he's just connected that really well through the covers, I believe.
It's like, I mean, because we've got so much of the cricket happening this time and the chevrons are having a bit of a good run, I think he thought that he was in the middle of the park there in the middle, probably batting at number 3.
Not a bad shot either.
A bit of my own opinion here, Brad, when it comes to the Zimbabwean outfits that we have. The Zimbabwe under-16 A team is quite a formidable outfit. I think they gave the under-18 A's a run for their money when they play their game, and I feel they're a lot more intense when it comes to their attacks and a lot more deliberate in terms of their passes, and their decision-making, even at a very young age, seems to be at a very high level.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. Under 18s, I don't know what it is, but they just seem like they're looking for the perfect opportunity. They're not looking for any opportunity. So they're passing the ball around a lot, waiting for the ball to bounce up nicely for them. Whereas the under 16s are just looking to get anything in the D and just get that ball into the back of the net.
There are few areas where excellence is as critical as it is in agriculture. Whether you are working land or livestock, nothing short of consistent, persistent excellence will yield the success it takes to stay in the game year after year in this all-important sector. It's hard work, with rewards far beyond just financial benefit. And if you are committed to that level of excellence, there is a partner equal to the task. NMB Agribusiness is your full support financial partner in farming. We offer you working capital for crop production, land preparation, purchasing inputs, harvesting, transportation and marketing. We will help you get irrigation equipment and to mechanize your operation. We deliver comprehensive support for cattle fattening under pen feeding. We also offer export invoice discounting, as well as structured trade and commodity finance. You really cannot do better than us if you are serious about maximum performance in all areas of agriculture. Because at NMB Agribusiness, there is no off-season for helping you grow. Get in touch with us now and give yourself the NMB advantage. Visit nmb.co.zw to get going.
What we saw yesterday, they're looking a lot more clinical here, making some great passes, accurate passes, keeping the ball a lot more than they did yesterday. A few less unforced errors so far in this game.
Totally, Brad. I mean, great team talk maybe from their coach, and you know, they just picked themselves up and they're looking like a different squad today. And there we go.
Good play by the Zambians, looking to get the ball into the D. Now a head in from just inside the 23. Inside the 23, so he knows that the ball needs to travel 5 meters before going in. He does, he takes it 5. They try to put it in, just hitting the top of the ball. And the Zimbabweans now with an opportunity to attack. Unfortunate.
You and I, Brad, on that one.
Fortunate for the Zambians, a little bit harsh.
There we go. Nate Davis literally lifting his hand up, an infringement in the D, and it's a short corner.
So in their first short corner, we saw a great, quick, accurate drag flick from Liam Jones. He's still there again, maybe setting up for another one like that.
Or maybe it's going to become inventive and we're going to see something from the trickery box of the Zimbabwean outfit. Let's see. The under 18s. Oh, there we go again. Sets it up. Oh, lovely.
Oh, what a save.
That's a save. That's a save. Great save from the keeper. Oh, Brad, I'm sure you smiled a bit when it comes to that. Being a goalkeeper yourself, I mean, that was a great save, wasn't it?
It was a very, very good save. I think he was dragged across to his left post, thinking that the shot was going to come from the right-hand side here by the Zimbabweans, but it was passed across into the middle to the P spot, and he slapped it straight into the what should have been the goal, the open net, but the keeper making a dive to the right-hand side, making a great stick save.
Very agile keeper there, the Zambian keeper. We saw him yesterday as well. Kept his well, somewhat kept his team in the game. He did what he could.
Oh, scrappy play there. Don't know where the ball is. Zimbabweans get the shot off, and a good save again by the defender this time, stopping the ball from going into the goal over the baseline for a long corner. Quickly taken long corner, and it's put straight back into the D. A good touch at the top. He's had the shot, a good save. I think umpire saying that the ball was going wide, so it was a little bit dangerous.
It's the keeper is having a cracker of the game. Cracker of a game.
Yeah, as we saw with the ladies keeper earlier, Chingelo, who I believe won some prize, probably goalkeeper of the tournament for the ladies, if not player of the tournament, if a goalkeeper can get that award. But she's done very well. She can be very proud of her effort.
Ooh. We spoke about this, Brad. If that was not a mistrap and they had that ball in their sights, it could have been a shot on goal, and Zambia would have been back in this.
Yeah, the Zimbabweans need to be very careful, because from all of their attack, just something like that, the Zambians can get an equalizer and turn the game in their favor.
Oh, advantage played. Ooh.
Zimbabweans looking now to switch the ball around the left of the D, now back, just drawing the Zambians out of position, looking to create a gap, but a bad pass there. Great recovery by the left back for Zimbabwe, who's switched the play now to the right. They're going to look now to get another circle entry through Liam Jones. He just switches it off. Great play. He's picked it up at the top of the D. He's going to get the shot off.
Ooh.
Just a little bit wide. But this is much better play by the Zimbabweans. Just not trying to make it look so pretty, as it's not looking very pretty at the moment, but at least getting a shot off, just slightly off target.
Yeah, I think that's the whole idea. Get a shot on goal and at least get something moving. Get something happening. Get the keeper working. Work the keeper, as they say. There we go. Liam Jones loses it, but it's still Zimbabwe on the attack down the right channel, and they're switching the channel now, going left. There goes Nate. Oh, lovely. He's going to have it.
Great finish there by Liam Jones.
Saw that one coming, Rudd. I saw that one coming.
Yeah, I think as soon as he picked that ball up, he knew exactly what he was going to do. Taking it onto his right-hand side. No pressure from the Zambians, giving him lots of time to set that up for himself and smashing it into the bottom corner of the Zambian goal.
I had a glimpse of Liam as he was warming up, and I saw him put a couple of those away. And I knew when he got into that position that this one was sure to be a goal because he had his sights for it. And surely Zimbabwe are 2-0 up.
Much better than his first chance. We just tried to hit it too hard, I think, and high, trying for that spectacular goal to get the crowd on their feet and chanting his name. But they still chanted his name, even with a goal that wasn't as spectacular, but doubling the lead for Zimbabwe.
Seeing their name in the papers is the order of the day for the young boys.
For sure.
Zambian outfit at times feeling hard done from the decisions that kill their momentum. Oh, look at that. The deft touches from Liam Jones are something else. I mean, he's a real mechanic in the middle of the park there.
Ooh. Oh, he's got it at the top again. He's got another chance on his reverse now. Dangerous play there.
He was about to have it. He
Oh,
was about to have it again, and that was, sheesh, we don't like to see that. And health pointer is that health point today still?
Yes.
Yes, and they're being called onto the turf. One of the players got hit bad.
Oh, he's taken that shot from Liam Jones straight to his hand. And that has got to hurt.
Liam Jones has been taking scalps, so to speak, with his shots on the reverse stick, even on his forestick, because during Super 12, one of the St. George's boys got one from Liam Jones's stick again.
Eesh.
I'm not to paint him as a villain, but it shows how lethal he is in front of goal.
Zimbabweans looking to create another attack here through Liam Jones in the middle. Just, oh, great layoff, or stolen by his teammate.
And then
Getting
he
the
has
shot
it.
off.
Oh, keeper covers his post.
Very well done.
Well. Very well done. Near post is always where they should cover. Nate Davies has it. Oh, wow. It was a good layoff. It was one of those deft touch goals, the pretty goals that they wanted to score on this one.
Zimbabweans doing well to recover that ball and stop that Zambian attack.
see Rui Fonseca jumping onto the field. Is going to be playing up front. Not his natural position when he's playing for his school team. He actually plays at centre back, but for the under-18s, he seems to be an attacker.
Interesting. And really good of the player to be able to play in all the positions, as you would expect, I guess, from players at this level.
I think the versatility is something to marvel at when you see all these players. Ooh,
Thanks,
looking
Divine.
for that run.
That's the word I was looking for, but my English dictionary was letting me down there.
Brad, you've been at it for the entire afternoon. I'm sure you've exhausted that dictionary.
It's only really been one game for me, Divine. But yep,
Oh, serious? Okay.
that is the end of my dictionary. It's a very small dictionary that I have. Zimbabweans getting it out of their 23 well. To find Liam Jones again in the middle of the park. He's got options to the left and the right. Finds the left, looks for the right.
Oh, wow. Was that easy or was that easy? And it's that boy Rui Fonseca.
The defender we were talking about just now.
Exactly. Just goal to goal.
Brilliant play there by Rui.
Well done, Rui Fonseca, for scoring. And in your unnatural position.
Yes. But a well-worked goal there by the Zimbabweans. Like you said, making it look easy.
Something about the movement of Liam Jones in the middle of the park that makes this team move a little bit more fluid. And he was about to have that again. Fortunately, there was no one close to him, so no danger.
Good save again
Good
by the
save.
keeper.
Good save. What can you say about the standard of goalkeeping that you've seen in this series, Brad? I mean, from the girls and from the boys.
Yeah, we've seen some really good goalkeeping by both countries and most of the teams. The coach is obviously doing a great job. A few keepers getting tested a little bit more than the others. We haven't really seen the Zimbabwean goalkeeper today. He's looking pretty comfortable, just catching up with his mate. But no doubt trying to stay awake and staying ready for a possible Zambian counter-attack. And those are normally the hardest after you've been chilling for so long. Then suddenly you have to make a save out of nowhere.
It's the concentration. Keeping the concentration is always tough. And you're obviously sharing a bit of the high school diaries there. Oh, well worked from the Zimbabwean outfit, but couldn't get a deflection at the far post.
Yeah, the injection just looking a little bit off target.
Yep.
And the Zimbabweans doing well to still get something out of that, or something from that rather, at least a shot off. Yeah, good pressure by the Zambians, turning the ball over, but unfortunately giving it straight back to the Zimbabweans. Through Liam Jones again in the middle.
And they always look for him. He's like a hockey Kevin De Bruyne, so to speak.
He is.
I mean,
he really is. He's an amazing playmaker. His vision is unbelievable. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He knows exactly where his players are. Even before he's got the ball, he knows where his players are. So as soon as he gets it, he can just lay it off quickly. We've seen a few of those deft touches that you've spoken about, Divine. And they managed to go to his teammates every single time without even looking up most of the time.
very talented young man. And Zimbabwe taking it out of the right channel. And there's Rui Fonseca into the middle there, looking for that next pass.
Oh, well played.
Well done.
Good defense by the Zambians, keeping them out. May have been a foot, but keeping it out of the D. Slowing the game down a little bit, getting players back.
Yeah.
Oh, great skill, and tries to get the shot off.
Misses the ball completely. Dangerous play, and the court goes against them. Oh, interception from Rui there. And Palmer. Great defensive duty. It's on the back stick. Forbes calls it. Umpire Forbes.
10 seconds left for the Zimbabweans to try and get in something else, and they do.
Beautiful. It's excellent use of the time that's left. And that's the buzzer. And they've got a short corner.
Yeah, great awareness there by the Zimbabweans to know exactly how much time was left, to know that they needed to get that ball in to the D quickly and get something. And they managed to get a short corner and giving themselves another opportunity to get their fourth goal of the game. Everyone is forward here. It's only 10 players against 2 the competitiveness of it, but it brings people together. It brings families to have a bit of quality time out here, and the interaction of different people of different races from different backgrounds. It's such a unifying force in the sport. Yeah, you're right. It really is good to see. Touch, but they stepped it up, and the coach is definitely happy that they've got 3 goals on the board, and that gives them the cushion to be a little bit more experimental. But then again, still 30 minutes of play coming through, and a lot can happen in those 30 minutes if Zambia pull the full strings, and we might see a change. And I think the crowd, as well as myself, would love to see the Zimbabweans keep it up, keep the tempo high, not just sit back and pass the ball around and keep possession, but actually go for more goals. They just kept coming at the Zambians, and to see that as well. In between chuckers, you can see them run during that game because of how the girls were playing, and I think that just kept them hyped up and kept them going throughout the whole game. the Zambians here need to try get an early goal. Trying to get something here to get them back into the game.
Oh, quick passing from Liam Jones. There goes Chief Sabayana, one of the St. John's boys as well. Nate Davies runs into a barrage of sticks. Wow, look at that.
Great play.
Look at that. Oh,
There's
the
that keeper.
Wow. Zambians survive, and it's courtesy of a stellar stop from their keeper. There goes Liam Jones. Hits a foot. Oh, and that keeper is out again. Oh. Brave, that keeper, Brad. Brave.
He is brave, and he's doing really well to stop these Zimbabweans from getting shots off. They're just coming out to intercept the ball this time instead of making a save where he just gets hit with the ball. But great build-up play by the Zimbabweans. Some great 1-2 passes, one-time passes. Just the Zambians unable to do anything about their passing as they find Liam again. He's deciding now what he's going to do. Unfortunate slip there, but he manages to keep the ball, gets the shot off even.
Oh, wow.
Jeepers, really, really close there to getting a fourth goal for Zimbabwe.
He's just a relentless young man. Sometimes when you look at him, you think that he's a little bit scrawny, but the power that he can generate on the reverse, on the four-stick, and his vision, he's just an exceptional player.
Yeah, he did really well there. I thought with the slip he would have lost possession, but he somehow just gets up, turns, grabs the ball, takes it straight into the D, and somehow manages to get a shot off. And now we see some rare defending from the Zimbabweans as the Zambians pushing forward now.
Rarity to see them defend. But it's good that that awareness needs to be there. Ooh. That should be, is that Jobert from yesterday? If Nate had seen that pass a little bit quicker, I'm sure we would be talking about a goal. I think that's something that we see a lot in schools hockey. There's a little bit of a reluctance to pass the ball because they're not sure of that pass, and it's not as quick as you would see the national, the international, the national teams play.
Yeah, I think at this stage they put themselves under a little bit of pressure, and they second guess themselves, and they think, should I pass there? Should I run? Should I stop? Should I? And that normally just leads to them taking a little bit too long. And then when they do finally make that pass, it's a tiny bit too late.
Closes the window of attack. There we go. Again, they look for Liam Jones, their playmaker. Chief is always a relentless runner down the left channel. Back stick there. Right. It's also about the weight of pass from the Zambian team. They always have these opportunities to have those counter-attacks, but the weight of that pass is always a little bit much.
Yeah, they need to just slow it down a little bit.
I think they do get a little bit excited whenever they get into these commanding positions. Oh, lovely. Ooh.
Just lifted into the Zambian player, says Gerald.
And a tickling ball results in dangerous play being called.
So the Zambians have pretty much started this quarter, how they started the second quarter, with high intensity and tempo, and coming at the Zimbabweans again. They just need to keep it up, and they need to try get something while these Zimbabweans are holding back, and they could get a shot off here. Good try there, and they've still got it in the D. They're going to get a shot off. Unfortunately, the umpire just seeing a foot there by a Zambian player.
They do talk about luck, you know, a little bit of luck whenever you play these games, and sometimes when that luck is not on your side, even the calls are going against you. Unfortunate for the Zambian outfit. Oh, look at that part from Liam Jones. And unfortunately, Chief Msabayana was running along the wrong channel. But good ball from Liam.
Yeah, the coach from Zambia just having a little go at his players there. Rightfully so, because you don't want to leave Liam Jones in a lot of space. He just wants them a little bit tight on him, so if he does pick up the ball, they're right on him and doesn't give him any time to think. You don't want to give that boy time to think.
Every one of the attacks coming from the Zimbabwe outfit seem to be going through him. So if you got a lock on him, then you know that you've got a lock on the entire team.
Zambians coming forward again. Oh, unfortunate.
Calm defending. And look at that. There's Nate. There's Liam Jones on the turn. And he always sees the pass on the turn there. And do you see a bit of difference with Liam Jones' play there? He's decisive about his passing. Every time he's turning, he's making that pass there and then. And, you know, a sign of a confident player.
Yes, very confident. I also think he's had a lot of experience playing at these sort of high levels. So, yeah, he doesn't second-guess himself at all, which helps him so much, just getting that ball off quickly. The umpires there just arguing with each other a little bit, but in the end agreeing. Good build-up play again. Straight into the D, looking for the cross.
Ah, lovely, lovely attack. Lovely finish from the Zimbabweans.
Yeah, great finish there by the Zimbabwean number 6. He runs off to celebrate in front of his fans. To show off his muscles, or his arms.
Whatever amount of muscles that he could show there, Brad. I'm not sure there's much, but
he's trying not to be too harsh on him.
Glad for him, really. It's 4-0 now, Zimbabwe lead. Oh, good attack, and it is a penalty corner for the Zambians.
Sorry, I got distracted there by that young man's muscles, but take nothing away from that goal that he just scored. The ball was getting away from him. He just dives and deflects the ball into the goal. A very, very good goal by him.
Let's see what the Zambians can conjure up from this attack. It's a penalty corner, and they could yet be back in the game before we know it. There's still 21 more minutes to play, and a lot of things can happen in 21 minutes. Oh, again, a breakdown in that attack there.
They've done well to keep it. They've got it in the D. Still got it.
Another penalty corner.
Not so convincing there, but they've somehow managed to get something out of that. Very, very messy short corner.
Good thing is that they still have a chance. They still have a chance to put a goal on the board.
Yeah, they need to just keep it simple. I think that's what we've seen from a lot of these short corners, is just a simple pass straight out to top D and a shot. See if they change it up. They do. He's going to get a shot off. He does. Good defense, and he's going to get another shot. Ooh. Again, the Zimbabwean defenders just not letting their goalkeeper do anything. The shots aren't reaching him because the Zimbabwean defense rather are just too quick to get on top of those shots.
Most relaxed person on the field, the goalkeeper. No action as yet, but we're hoping the Zambians work him.
Here's where Zimbabwe are dangerous. On the break
on
now,
the break.
it's a 3-on-3.
They've got quick players. Ooh.
Well cut out there. Very well cut out there.
Yeah, I somewhat felt that like that was the tougher pass. and going wide would have been an option because Chief was making a run down the left channel there. Now, just some thoughts from you, Brad, as a goalkeeper, whenever you're out of action for quite a bit of time in the game. How do you manage to keep your concentration?
I often struggled with that. And I think I worked out that you just have to be talking the whole game. You have to be watching them the whole time. Just even when they're in the attacking half, you're still yelling at your players, making sure that you know exactly where the ball is, you know exactly what's going on, so that your mind doesn't leave the game and you don't get caught by surprise.
Very important. And the goalkeeper is, you know, is one of the most important people on the field because they get to see everything and they've got a different perspective from everyone. Oh, look at that. Oh. Try to be clever with that there, Liam Jones. And it was a good swerve because the goalkeeper had gone to his left, and that would have been an
good control on the baseline to keep that ball in and this attack alive.
Oh, wow. Stick work from these boys. I think before I got introduced to hockey, Brad, I didn't know that people could do that with a stick. I literally thought that the only stick that probably had the ability to just be impactful on the sporting field was a cricket bat. That was me. And, you know, the way I see these boys and their stick work and the way they just move and dribble past players is amazing.
Yeah, some of the skill that we see by these boys are unbelievable. I think, sorry, the umpires think they're talking about possibly giving a penalty stroke here. Yeah, he does. So the attacker managed to get the shot off. But the defending player looked like he just put his stick over, stopping him from scoring that goal or stopping a possible goal-scoring opportunity. And the umpire saying that it's done on purpose and it's a professional foul, stopping what should have been a goal. And he first of all awarded a short corner, and he has upgraded that to a penalty stroke after conferring with the other umpire.
And the Zambian captain, of course, trying to find out what happened. Oh. I was wide, Brad.
I wasn't expecting that. I think even the DJ, I don't know if you heard him, but he started playing the tunes.
It's already. he thought it was a goal there, but yeah, unfortunately. So I heard one of the other coaches, you know, talk about the girls especially, and, you know, the other teams, even these under 18s and under 16s that we've seen, is that the Zimbabwean team has been a lot more. They've played a lot of hockey, together, and that's also probably a defining factor when it comes to the chemistry of the team, how much time the team spends together. And oh, the cards are flying. At the end of the third chaka, we've seen just one card fly again, and
yeah, just as you were saying before the end of that chaka, Divine, it does look like the Zimbabwean teams have a lot more team chemistry. I don't know if they had that many practice sessions, but I don't know if it's just from school or they've just been playing with each other since they were like 15, maybe even 14. Maybe they were juniors here
side of things and the psyche that needs to happen before they are permanently made, members of any national team, regardless of their talent.
Those two in particular standing out in the under 16s and standing out against even the under 18s, which says a lot for them and their ability. Both teams here start the fourth quarter with a man down, 2 green cards given right at the death. Good defense there, stopping that attack.
Again, looking for Liam Jones. And turnover and Zambia ball. What do you hope for the Zambians in the last 14 minutes of this game, Brad?
Well, they've got nothing to lose, really. 4-0 down. They're playing good hockey, just making a few unfortunate errors as we see one leading to another attack, but good play there by Zimbabwe, just keeping the ball rather than driving it into the D. But yeah, I hope that they throw everyone forward. I hope they play a lot more attacking, even if they concede a few more goals. It doesn't matter because we just want to see them scoring.
That is true.
There's no point in holding on to a 4-0 loss. We'd rather see them get up and try get some more chances in the Zimbabwean 23.
Could be 5 with this penalty corner that Zimbabwe are about to take, and we've got prolific flickers that are there. You've got Rui who's there, you've got Liam Jones. Let's see what kind of set play they have. Oh, that fooled the entire field. He had the goal to his mercy there, literally.
Yeah, the Zimbabweans have done well at making do with with a bad injection, because I don't think that was meant to go there, but he did really well to control it, take it over to his left-hand side, and he actually opened up a huge gap for himself. But unfortunately just hitting it a bit wide. But here they come again, the Zimbabweans. Good tackle there outside the D. The Zambians need to get out of here, and they need to get out of here quickly.
Very much. Injection in there. Oh, and the goal was gaping. Keeper started, was way out of his goal. And there was no one on the far post to tap it in.
Good tackle again there by Palmer. Great skill. The umpire hasn't blown that a short corner because of the skill. He's blown it because the Zambian didn't retreat 5 meters.
It's a skill, isn't it? I mean, the awareness to just back off when something is called and not concede these penalty corners.
Yeah, it really is, and it's a skill that the defending team needs to learn, that they just need to step off, don't interfere with play, and let one of your other players come in. It's very, very frustrating, especially as a goalkeeper, when your defenders do something like that. It's silly because it's come from nothing, and now they have this opportunity now to make it 5.
Oh, wow.
Well played there to
well
clear the
played
ball.
by the goalkeeper to clear the goal.
I think it's something Zimbabwe could work on as their short corners. They've had quite a few, and just inaccurate injections, which we didn't see in the under-18 girls team. I think it was Nakai when she came on and she was injecting. It came out with pace, and it was straight to the intended receiver. Zimbabwe turning over the ball again, coming into the D at P spot. Good. Here comes Liam with a shot on the bounce.
Oh, Liam was about to have it. He loves those kind of shots. And I mean, like you're saying, these short corner routines and the injection, it sets the goals apart as being a well-oiled machine when it comes to some of these routines. And that's something the under-18 boys need to work on, just to be a little bit more serious about their injections and a little bit more deliberate about their stops and routines.
Yeah, they just need to be a little bit more clinical. They need to get something, at least a shot. But at the moment, they aren't able to keep control of the ball. And, well, here they go again. They've got another opportunity here to prove us wrong.
Let's see how this one goes, Brad.
I really hope we can see a better short corner here. They've had a lot of practice just in this game. So hopefully they can
So hopefully this practice will pay off.
Much better.
Tracks it. Oh.
Yeah, much better there by the Zimbabweans. That's exactly what I wanted.
Very much.
At least they managed to get this shot off.
I think they heard you there.
Yeah, you want to at least make the goalkeeper do some work from a short corner, which they did there. Great touch.
Oh, lovely movement. Ooh, on the reverse stick, but hits the side netting.
I would have preferred him, and I can actually hear his coach shouting at him for doing that. Whoa! He almost took one to the face for that. But, yeah, you take it to that angle rather than having the shot at such an acute angle. You'd rather he looked to cross the ball. I'm sure he had a couple players at P spot and on the far post that he should have been aiming for.
Again, you spoke about that acute angle and them not making, good decisions with regards to that. But let's see a Zambian counter-attack. And they might be great defending from Zimbabwe, but still they're in it.
He does well to deal with that.
There we go. Green card from the Zambian player. A little bit of
Yeah, I think he's just made a desperate tackle there to try and stop the Zimbabwean attack. And he's done it illegally, and it's slowed down their attack and stopped their counter. So the umpire, rightfully so, I think, sending him to the sin bin for 2 minutes.
Liam Jones picking it up, and he was looking for that overlapping run.
Good work again by the Zimbabweans, just passing the ball around, getting the Zambians moving, looking to make some gaps. Now they attack from the left-hand side, getting it into the D again. He's better angles now. He can have that shot. Good save again from the keeper. He's going to get another chance here to hit it. Does. Good defense. That's the defender, old Palmer.
Palmer again.
He does really well to get in the way.
Expect to see him at the back of any defensive ploy by the Zambian team. Penalty corner. Oh, a little bit of a tussle between Rui Fonseca and the keeper there. Umpire having a word with them.
Yeah, I think that's good by the umpire just to calm them down a little bit. We don't need to see any sort of argy-bargy between these two teams.
Might see the sticks flying there, Brad. And they won't be flying towards a ball, but flying towards an individual's face. We wouldn't want to see that.
No.
Lovely drag. And there we have it again. Same two individuals there, and Rui is off.
To be fair, he did just warn him.
Exactly.
I think he's tried to hit the ball, missed the ball, hit the keeper. Keeper probably not happy. I think also after the whistle had gone, he still tried to hit the ball and hit the keeper. The umpire having enough of that behavior. Oh, the Zambians. Sure, Liam lets them off there, but just... Yeah, they've got options, but just not able to find their player. They're looking for a pass through the middle rather than just playing it simple, playing it just around. Look, he's got 2 passes, or 3, 4 even, 4 passes, and he's going to smash it. It's actually worked this time. Zambians going to the 23. Just losing the ball.
Hits his own foot, unfortunately. Nate wants it here. Should have just rolled it on the ground, shouldn't he?
Yeah, again, just not keeping it simple. He did. He had a clear pass through to Nate, who would have picked it up here on the left, and probably a deadly attack down the left-hand side, but he instead tried to throw it over everybody and unable to control it. But here the Zimbabweans come again with pace. He's got a man in the middle and on the left. If he can find him, doesn't need him. Keeper, oh, he's done well there to control the ball and clear it. The Zimbabwean running into the keeper and quickly apologizing because he saw his teammate getting sent off for that. But a Zambian now getting sent off for a rash challenge in the middle of the park. And he's got his turn to sit.
Oh!
Whoa. Great play. Is that Liam again with that touch?
It was Liam. Deft touches always.
And the keeper equal to it. Great reaction save. Another circle entry. He's got a shot here. Good shot, good save.
Keeper saves it.
Well, the keeper's done well to keep this game at 4-0.
A respectable score.
Yeah.
Well, in the context of the series, that is. We've seen some pretty big scores. I mean, 13-0 from the girls, and
oh, great play.
It's been something.
He's going to keep it in. Well played there. Gee, he's done very well.
Back stick, and it's a penalty corner. Just under 2 minutes to go.
The Zambians finally shouting for their team a little bit too late, but now starting to make a little bit of noise after the Zimbabweans started to their chant of one more. I think we haven't seen a goal this quarter, so they're desperate as well to see a goal. Can they get something? Yeah, he's got it. The shot just wide. So yeah, let's try get one more for either team. We want to see goals here. Geez, they're just struggling to get the shot off. The umpire seeing something illegal by the Zambians and awarding another short corner to the Zimbabweans. Let's hope we can see a goal now. We've got 30 seconds left. I'd probably say that this was the last play of the game. There won't be enough time here for the Zambians to...
The last bit of action that we see.
Yeah. So let's hope we can see a goal, give the crowd not the Zambians, but the crowd something to shout about. Good injection.
Good stop from...
Oh, just losing control, and there's a foot there. The umpire has seen it. And that'll be the end of the game.
That will be the game.
A great effort by both sides tonight.
This brings us to the end of this series as well. Amazing show from all of the teams. I mean, thankful for Zambia coming down here and giving the crowd a bit of good hockey. And I mean, it's lovely to see the camaraderie as well, as we could see the players shaking hands and wishing each other luck in their next engagements. Well done to both teams. From me, Brad, I'm signing out.
Thanks very much, Divine. And for myself, it's been a great tournament. Really enjoyed the hockey on show here by all the teams, from the under-13s all the way up to the under-18s. It's been great hockey and some exciting, well, it's rather an exciting future for hockey in Southern Africa.
A good weekend, good couple of days for hockey.